This is exactly right.
If you're thinking about your bra all day, you're probably wearing the wrong bra.
If you're ready for a bra that's designed to support you, not distract you, there's Honeylove.
Honeylove is an independent, female-founded brand with products designed by women who actually wear them. Treat yourself to the most advanced bras and shapewear on the market.
Use our exclusive link to save 20% off Honeylove at honeylove.com/MFM.
That's honeylove.com/MFM.
After you check out, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you.
Experience the new standard in comfort and support with Honeylove.
Goodbye. The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
Starring Emmy Rossum as Alice Black, Furious follows a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, played by Lola Pettigrew, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
While Alice upholds justice, Catherine kills for it, terrorizing the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
With secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye.
Hey everybody, here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Hello.
And welcome
To my favorite murder.
the Minisode.
The 400th fucking Minisode.
I mean, we've done this so many times.
How is that possible?
It's pretty wild.
And listen, we couldn't have done it without you, literally, because we're literally reading you your stories. So thank you to everyone who's contributed, whether or not you've gotten on. There's 400 more to go.
And what an incredible thing this has developed into, where our listeners can tell us not just the horrifying crime stories that they grew up with or near, but now at this point, kind of anything.
Yeah.
We're just talking about stuff.
It's become really special and a really cool place for like stories. So thank you guys for enjoying that. And thank you for contributing or just enjoying. Here's number 400. You want to go first?
Sure. The subject line is a hard to beat vacation disaster story, 2.5 to 3 minute read.
Perfect.
And then it just says, to the gorgeous and wonderful MFM team. I've been listening to your lovely voices since 2018, and I'm forever grateful for this podcast. Y'all have been keeping me company during the 12-hour days I spent working as a geologist at a structural engineering firm, and the countless hours I've spent mowing my 27 acres of land.
Holy shit. Can I have some of what you take every morning? Because Jesus.
This person loves land. But enough about me. Let's get to the juicy stuff. In Minisode 354, it's crazy, y'all asked for vacation disaster stories. I immediately procrastinated by writing this email and letting it sit on my desktop for weeks. But now that I have nothing to do until the Fire Academy starts, I figured the time is now. I grew up in southern New Jersey and was extremely fortunate enough to be able to go on vacations with my parents to the Caribbean almost every summer when I was a kid. While the Caribbean in the summer might not seem strange, it should raise red flags for the people in the South who know full well that Atlantic hurricane season is from June 1st to November 30th.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So if you guessed that I've experienced a storm on vacation, let alone 3 Category 5 hurricanes, you'd be correct. Bonus points for guessing that one of those storms was Hurricane Katrina.
Holy shit.
And the super bonus? Well, that goes to the ones who may have guessed I was on a cruise ship.
Oh my God. A lot of guessing.
Who out there guessed all those right? Congrats.
Someone got it. Someone got it.
And then it says, yes, you read that correctly. I was on a fucking cruise ship in the Gulf of Mexico with Hurricane Katrina. Of course, this was almost 20 years ago, but I vividly remember a few things. Number one, my dad excitedly told us to get up to see the pool water sloshing to the deck above it when he ran back to our room to get the video camera. When we returned with him, they'd already drained the pool. Number two, because the ship was rocking so hard, they had to pull most of the shade shut in the dining room to help the unfortunate souls with seasickness. However, if you were daring enough, you could see the waves and the water level all the way up to the 5th deck of the ship. Now, I'm not a shipbuilder, but if we use the average height of a building story, that's about 50 feet. Number three, I was obsessed with a kid's version of Chex Mix that was in a green bag and had Captain Crunch in it. I haven't found it since then, and I wistfully think about it from time to time.
They make it special for that cruise line. I love it.
But that idea that we're in the middle of a hurricane story, and it's like, I also loved this Chex Mix so much.
There was this snack.
And then it says, was I terrified? Yes. Do I believe that my life since then has been a simulation and that my body has been at the bottom of the Gulf since 2005? Of course.
I love it.
Did I have the best sleep of my life that night? You're damn right.
Wow.
Because the whole boat was rocking him to sleep. Thank you for everything you continue to do for the community and everyone. Please make sure you're registered to vote. Let's finally vote a woman into office this November.
Yeah.
Kelsey, she, her.
Hell yeah, Kelsey.
Nice one, Kelsey.
Oh my God, that was great. Let's do forgotten snacks of our childhoods that or not even that existed, but like I know for a very short time there were wasabi flavored Funyuns and they don't exist anymore. It's been over a decade, but I can't stop thinking about them.
Yeah, that's a good one. There was a lot of candy that we used to get that was like the late 70s, early 80s, like the super big. They were like sweet tarts that were huge.
Oh yeah.
And I think they came 3 or 4 in a pack and like all different flavors. And you would pick, the flavors were random. So you would be like, ew, that one has 2 grapes and no lemon. I'm not getting that. You'd be standing there trying to get it. They don't make those anymore.
What were they called? Do you remember?
I'm going to text my sister and see if by the end of this episode, she can give us that answer because she might know.
A special 400th episode text from your sister, Laura.
The only way my sister would participate in this podcast is through text. So let's see.
Okay. My first one's called Third Time's a Charm, Past Live Story. Hello, Karen in Georgia, longtime listener, multiple time writer inner, and brand new fan cult member.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. You are all amazing and you know it, so let's get into it. You asked for past live stories. Well, here is mine. When I was 15, my mom took me to see a psychic who specialized in past life readings. She told me a few stories, but 2 of them stuck with me the most. Of all the stories, she told me I was a female merchant living in, you guessed it, Atlantis. As fascinating as it sounded to my 15-year-old mind, the story took a dark turn quickly. She proceeded to tell me I died after being brutally raped and beaten in front of my son, who happens to be my brother in this life.
Thank you. No.
Who the fuck tells a teenager that?
No, that's not. No.
Right? And it's your brother.
What?
No. Hi.
No.
I know. In the other story, she proclaimed I was a male Asian fisherman with the ability to communicate with fish. She claimed she had seen me teaching my son how to ask the fish for permission to be caught and thank them for their sacrifice. Isn't that a children's book?
Maybe. Well, maybe. At least that sounds just a slightly lighter and more fanciful, something to think about as opposed to like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the session, I found myself leaning towards believing these fantastical stories. However, I couldn't help but chuckle at the thought of what might be going on in her mind if she was just coming up with them on the spot. She was. Stay sexy and take your child to a psychic so they understand their past life trauma. Katie, she, her. P.S. Shout out to my friends Rachel and Kayla for introducing me to your podcast and book. We can't wait to see you live in Arizona. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Got enough trauma in this fucking life to deal with.
Exactly. Past life trauma. No, you got out. You got away. That life's over.
Your brother's still kind of a dick. Like, just go with it.
Don't. You don't have to. This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess.
At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
Goodbye.
Some flavors will always make you smile.
And with Kachava's new cinnamon French toast flavor, you can enjoy the taste of your favorite childhood breakfast without the sugar crash.
Kachava is an all-in-one nutrition shake that comes in so many delicious flavors, including the brand new cinnamon French toast.
It's made with real cinnamon bark for the richest, deepest, most authentic flavor.
And just 2 scoops provide complete nutrition your body craves with protein, fiber, greens, and so much more.
Kachava provides clean nutrition to fuel wherever your day takes you. No fillers, no nonsense. Okay, the Exactly Right Media office has all become obsessed with Kachava because they keep sending us these amazing boxes of all the flavors, and everyone kind of fights over it now. So we got this new flavor in, and I mean, there was like a line to try it. It's pretty great.
We're real believers in the whole Kachava line, so treat yourself to a childhood favorite.
Go to kachava.com and use code MFM for 15% off your first order.
That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code MFM. Go to kachava.com and use code MFM for 15% off your first order.
Goodbye.
Bye. There's always a point in the day when your feet decide they've had enough.
Especially if you've been running errands, traveling, or my favorite, just standing around.
And that's where Reef comes in.
Reef has been known for comfort since the 1980s. While many people think of their sandals first, they now make comfortable everyday shoes as well.
Like Women's Neptune, a lightweight, everyday slip-on shoe with a crush-back heel so you can wear it traditionally or step on the heel and wear it like a slide.
It's lightweight and breathable, which makes a noticeable difference if you're on your feet for long stretches.
You know, we got some of these shoes.
I know, they're so cute.
They're super cute, but they are really lightweight. You don't think about that. Sometimes when I'm wearing like this heavy running shoes, they weigh your feet down. And these Reef ones are like super kicky and comfortable.
Check out the Neptune on reef.com. That's REEF, and redeem 15% off your first purchase.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The subject line of this email is a badass woman of history. And it says long but worth it. Not too long. Good day, all. Here's another email from the random shit pile. It's a bit long, so let's get into it. My great aunt Gertrude Lattery Savage was truly a badass bitch. She was born in 1911 as one of 13 children in a small town in Alberta, Canada, and lived quite the life from then on. She grew up helping her dad do chores around the farm rather than helping her mother with household duties. In high school, Gertie decided she wanted to get into boxing and quickly went undefeated, becoming a local champ. A top female boxer from nearby Edmonton challenged her to a fight, and in Gertie's words, didn't last a round. Her fighting expertise came in handy when a fellow got a bit too rowdy at her house and wouldn't leave. He did eventually leave with a broken jaw. She entered into steer riding events at the rodeo when women weren't allowed to compete. So she dressed like a man and competed anyway.
Damn.
She then became a winning jockey, but quit because she couldn't stand the way the horses were treated.
Aww.
After her many adventures, she started a family and a farm of her own until the 1980s, when she downsized to a smaller home where she would stay doing yard work and tending to her garden every day until her death in 2015 at the age of 104.
Fuck yes. I love her.
Gertie always attributed her long life to, quote, being too goddamn busy to get old. And said of her life, quote, I lived my life as I wanted, independent. Thanks so much for reading this, and thank you for keeping me occupied while I work every day as an electrician. Stay sexy and don't get old, Rob.
Oh my God.
Love that. Love Gertie.
A boxer. That's so badass. So that's like probably the 1920s. She became a female boxer like that.
Where like women weren't allowed to wear pants.
Yeah.
I mean, like it was looked down upon, you know?
Yeah.
God.
Damn.
Hell yeah, Gertie.
Hell yeah. Okay, here's my grandma's forged birth certificate. And then it says in parentheses, Italian mafia, just to sweeten the pot a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, ladies. I'm a day one listener, and I love the way you tell true crime stories. This is truly my favorite podcast, and I can't listen to other true crime podcasts because they just don't compare. Thank you for fucking saying it.
Wow.
Anyways, let's get into it. There are a lot of good true crime podcasts you should listen to. My grandmother was born in 1924 Chicago, specifically Little Italy. Growing up, she said the Italian mob was a normal and everyday part of their lives. In her neighborhood, every few blocks, there would be a house owned by the mob, and that was who you'd pay your dues to. Your dues. She said as long as you paid your fee, you were safe, protected, and had nothing to worry about. Anyways, when she was 15, she went to apply for her first job. After learning she'd need her birth certificate to prove citizenship, she went home and found that it was missing. When she asked her mom, she said, "Oh, you don't have a birth certificate, but don't worry, we'll just ask our man on the corner." So my grandmother and great-grandmother walked to the house on the corner of their street, knocked on the door, and waited for the mob to answer. When he answered, my grandmother explained her situation and politely asked if he could get her a birth certificate. He said, "No problem, sweetie, you'll have one by the end of the week." A week goes by, and sure enough, he knocks on their front door, hands her a sealed envelope, and went on his way. Until she died at the age of 95. This was the only birth certificate she ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, she didn't end up getting the job, but she said it was because of the prejudice against Italians, not because of her sketchy birth certificate. Stay sexy and don't lose your birth certificate, G. She kept it the whole time.
Yeah. Was as real as any government paperwork to her. That's just like, that's the one I got.
I love it.
I mean, conceptually, the mafia can be a good idea, but the mafia, HOAs, it's all the same.
Right.
But then it gets corrupted and people love power.
Totally.
And then it's like not what they promise.
No. Such is life.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess.
At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
Goodbye.
There's always a point in the day when your feet decide they've had enough.
Especially if you've been running errands, traveling, or my favorite, just standing around.
And that's where Reef comes in.
Reef has been known for comfort since the 1980s. While many people think of their sandals first, they now make comfortable everyday shoes as well.
Like women's Neptune, a lightweight, everyday slip-on shoe with a crush back heel so you can wear it traditionally or step on the heel and wear it like a slide.
It's lightweight and breathable, which makes a noticeable difference if you're on your feet for long stretches.
You know, we got some of these shoes.
I know, they're so cute.
They're super cute, but they are really lightweight. You don't think about that. Sometimes when I'm wearing like this heavy running shoes, they weigh your feet down. And these Reef ones are like super kicky and comfortable.
Check out the Neptune on reef.com. That's REEF, and redeem 15% off your first purchase.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Buying clothes is easy. That's why everyone's always doing it.
But finding clothes you actually want to wear is the hard part.
Get all your favorite elevated essentials at Quince.
Quince specializes in effortless, high-quality essentials like ultra-soft organic cotton and premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. They're beautifully tailored and built to last. And it's not just apparel. Quince also brings that same everyday elevation to everything they offer, from hotel-quality bedding and bath to kitchen staples, essentials, and thoughtfully designed furniture.
They work directly with ethical factories, so you're paying for quality, not brand markup.
It's so true that they have wonderful items that aren't just clothes. I have like 3 of their 100% mulberry silk pillowcases. I've bought throws from there. I've bought bedding from there. And it is just as great quality as their clothes and super affordable.
Upgrade your everyday.
Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/MFM. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
Now available in Canada and the UK too.
QUINCE.com/MFM.
Goodbye. Okay, here's my last one. And the subject line is laughing while my sister cried, zipper ride related. Hi, ladies. I've lost count of how many submissions I've sent in, but I find it therapeutic even if they're not read. And then in parentheses, but all caps, it says, don't give up, everyone, which is my favorite phrase, I think, right now. Don't give up, everyone.
Don't give up, everyone.
Karen mentioning dying laughing from the backseat while Laura learned to drive in the most recent minisode reminded me of a similarly hilarious memory with my sister, Danica. My dad traveled a lot when we were little, so when he was home, he would find any excuse to take us out of school and to local events like hot air balloon festivals, petting zoos, and in this story's case, our Central Texas County Fair.
Cute.
My memory leading up to this core memory is fuzzy. I just remember my sister and I, who were both under 10 years old at the time, getting strapped into a seat that was oddly positioned at an angle with a metal lap bar and then locked into a rickety metal cage. This fucking ride.
No.
That's right. As Karen may have guessed from her own experience with the ride, my father had let us go on the sketchiest carnival ride of all time, the Zipper. The ride started well enough. It was a small metal cage going around with the other cages in a Ferris wheel formation. But before we knew it, the cage itself began to spin and my older sister lost her shit. She immediately began sobbing. And when that didn't work to stop the nightmare, she began singing Jesus Loves Me at the top of her lungs.
Can I just say, as a little sister, how scary is it when your big sister is freaking out? Because you're like, it's like when you look at the flight attendant and they're freaking out. You're like, oh no.
Completely. Yes. That's the person you're just supposed to be moving into their wake and following whatever they do. And when they don't know what to do, you're like, well, then no one knows what to do.
It feels better to get made fun of by your older sibling than for them to be freaking out.
1,000%. Completely. Okay, so she's this maybe younger than 10-year-old just turning to the Lord to be saved from this carnival ride. Then it says, we went to a Lutheran school, and I imagine this was the only thing her poor little adolescent brain could think of to soothe her from this traumatic experience. I found the entire situation not only hilarious, but fun, and I couldn't help but laugh the entire time. I will never forget how funny it was to have my sister on one side preparing to meet her maker, while at the same time seeing my tall, handsome Midwestern dad smiling and waving to us anytime this death trap offered us a glimpse of him. Danica doesn't listen to MFM regularly because she's still a little bitch. Just kidding, Danica. If you do hear this, I love you. And the last thing, thank you, Karen and Georgia, for being surrogate older sisters to me. Normalizing mental health is the reason that I was able to get through struggles with infertility and postpartum disorders. I definitely wouldn't be where I am today without you two. Aww. All the love in the world, Jocelyn.
Oh my God, that's so touching. Like,
it's not just Danica. It's us too. We're her older sisters too.
Fucking Danica. Okay. But we'll be calm when we get on that crazy ass ride.
I will never fucking get on that ride again. No.
What was the one where you'd stand against a wall? It was like this one that spun around and around and you got pushed by gravity to the side, but you could go upside down. Ugh.
I think the one at our fair was like the Gravitron.
Yes.
I think it had the word gravity in the title.
Yes. I went on that multiple times. And then you can see photos of it from back then sometimes. And it's like, here's what would never happen again today.
Never. But it was fun because you could tell gravity was going to help you. Totally. In the Zipper, that metal bar had fucking dents in it. Yeah. It felt more aluminum than any other metal. Like, it felt so unsafe. And if you got a bad carny, which I'm sure not allowed to call them anymore, but it's what we called them in the 80s. Mm-hmm. If you got a mean one, if you were screaming like crazy, when you passed by, they would spin your fucking thing.
Fuck that.
So you were already going around and then you'd be like, triple going around.
My God. No. Please don't ever make me be a kid again.
I spent so much fucking time at the fair. It really sucks.
Okay, my last one's kind of long. It's called Blockbuster Beatdown. What's up, you beautiful bitches? The number of times that I've been driving and listening to MFM, wanting to write and submit this hometown is more than I can count. And look, here we are. Let's get into it.
On the 400th episode,
oh my God.
You made it on the best one.
My family spent a few years in Yorkton, Saskatchewan when I was under the age of 5, so forgive my hazy memory and reliance on family lore. Every weekend, our routine was a symphony of nostalgia. Subway sandwiches, Ripple chips, chocolate milk, and it says a meal that sounds as disgusting as it is memorable. And of course, a trip to Blockbuster. This ritual kept my parents sane while wrangling 4 kids under 8.
Ooh.
One Friday, my dad packed us all into our Astrovan and we made our way to Subway and the convenience store. Everything seemed routine until my dad noticed 2 men going into the Blockbuster with ski masks over their faces.
Uh-oh.
Being that it was a small town, he knew that it was a young girl in her 20s who always worked on Friday nights. And so he sprang into action like he was auditioning for a hero role in a low-budget action film. He quietly snuck into the Blockbuster and was able to overpower one guy, who turned out to be an older teenager, while the other one ran out the front door and ditched his friend.
Holy shit.
My dad may or may not have exchanged a few punches with the kids. He was in a ski mask and robbing a Blockbuster. I think a few punches were warranted. Until the kid ran off after realizing he messed with the wrong Blockbuster. The worker was grateful, and I'm sure we got a few free rentals out of the whole ordeal.
I hope so.
It says no wonder they went out of business. My dad came back into the van and we returned home. My mom was met with 4 kids raving about what dad did, and she didn't seem at all that impressed. And it says they divorced a few years later. 4 kids can do that to a marriage.
At this point, this man is a true superhero out in the world. And she's like, whatever. It's not solving any of our problems.
This story is one of my favorites to talk about my dad. He was always willing to stick up for people deserving of it and took care of those around him. He took on so many different ventures, often calling himself a jack of all trades and a master of none. And he always showed us unconditional love. Sadly, my dad was killed by a distracted driver while he was on a motorcycle trip with his friends in September of 2019. It's approaching 5 years since the worst day of my life, but I remember with fondness all of the times he was a badass. After he passed, I had a message request from someone I didn't recognize. I opened it and it was from the Blockbuster employee that he defended.
Oh.
She told me she always had a huge crush on my dad after that, and she was always appreciative of him for the day he saved her.
Oh.
She wasn't the only one to confess her admiration for my dad after he died. Several women did. He resembled Tom Selleck, and apparently that got the ladies going, even posthumously.
That's why the mom was just like,
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh, did you?
Right. While losing my dad was the hardest thing I've ever had to endure, it opened my eyes to a whole new world. Shortly after he was killed, I started the process of suing for wrongful death. I was exposed to various aspects of the justice system and ended up finding a love for it. In June of 2024, I graduated with a Juris Doctorate, law degree, and moved to Edmonton, Alberta to start my career and to provide legal services to those who need it most. Losing my dad and all the legalities that came with it turned out to be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and I'm thankful for my ability to work hard through my grief. Very shortly after my dad died, I found your podcast. It felt good to laugh again and truly felt like I had 2 friends constantly joking around while I just listened. I struggled with immense anxiety for years following his death, but I always felt a sense of relief when I put my AirPods in and could hear the familiar hellos from the both of you. Thank you for always being a support to me, even though you didn't realize it. You got me through a lot and continue to bring a smile to my face when I listen to each episode. Recognizing both of your growth as individuals has also been something that I've enjoyed and commend you both on. Stay sexy and watch out for motorcyclists, and always be willing to participate in a Blockbuster beatdown. Cheers, bitches. Tegan.
Tegan.
I have a lump in my throat.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Also, perfect last email for the 400th episode of like, first of all, of course, always horrible to lose a parent, especially like that where it's like accidental and feels like it shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
But on top of that, you know, there are a lot of mediocre dads out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad dads out there. It's rare when you get a dad that truly is like the kind of person that would be like, something's happening and I'm going to do something about it. Brave, strong, obviously good looking. I mean, like, you know, Tegan, you had a dad that people miss and would miss.
And Tegan, I bet he's fucking proud of you.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah. Good job. You became a lawyer. What the hell?
Like, what a badass.
How did you remember all those laws?
So many.
Jesus.
Oh my God. Hey, we're proud of all of you. We've been here 400 episodes. Thank you guys so freaking much. Like, honestly, this is such a little special part of this podcast that every time I see it on my schedule to record, I'm like, yay, this is going to be fun because we're all just talking.
Always fun.
You know?
Yep.
I love it.
Always fun. So great. Yeah. Thanks, you guys. 400. Insane. Oh, and here's a text from my sister in classic Laura Kilgariff formation. It's just a picture of the candy. I guess they do still make it. And they were Sweet Tarts Giant Chewy.
Oh, chewy.
So they're like a sweet tart, but that big, like a silver dollar.
Like a size of a quarter. A silver
bigger.
Okay. Yeah.
pretty big, and then not super hard, so you can kind of like get in there a little bit.
When we do our candy salad, you can bring those.
Oh yeah, good idea. Those will act as the kind of tomato slices on our candy salad.
Yeah.
Well, stay sexy.
And don't get murdered. Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our senior producer is Alejandra Keck.
Our editor is Aristotle Acevedo.
This episode was mixed by Liana Squilacci.
Email your hometowns to myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
And follow the show on Instagram and Facebook at MyFavoriteMurder and on Twitter at MyFaveMurder. Goodbye.
Hey, everybody. Here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
This may surprise you, but clothes that feel good and look good don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Designs that make you feel as good as you look is what Hill House is known for.
Hill House Home invented the viral nap dress.
Hill House makes fun, versatile fashion that elevates your look. I now own 3 nap dresses. I love them. They're so comfy and cute. Pockets for days. You know, get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code MFM15.
That's MFM15 for 15% off at hillhousehome.com.
Goodbye.
Hello, beautiful. I'm Amy Arrett, founder of Madison Reed, a hair color company I named after my daughter. I started Madison Reed because I believe women deserve better. Better ingredients, better results, and the freedom to color on your terms. Color at home with our permanent hair color kit in less time and for less than a typical salon. It's a salon in a box for rich dimensional color and 100% gray coverage. Try our 10-minute root touch-up kit for a permanent root refresh or our hair and brow mascara to cover stray grays on the go. Or visit one of our 95-plus hair color bars nationwide and let our licensed pro colorist color your hair for you. Visit madison-reed.com and join more than 5 million women who've made the switch to our award-winning color. Confident, bold, unstoppable. That's the power of Madison Reed.